in what might be interpreted as a confirmation of the months-old rumors of a possibility of Russian military personnel protecting the Burkinabe President Captain Ibrahim Traore, it has finally emerged that indeed Russian forces are now part of the security detail tasked with protecting the 36-year-old head of state. This became evident today on July 25, 2024, as Captain Traore traveled to the Martyrs Monument in Ouagadougou to hand over the newly acquired crucial health equipment that will greatly improve his country's health sector. Upon his motorcade coming to a halt a few meters from the moment, several heavily armed soldiers with black semi-automatic rifles could be spotted, having taken strategic positions to make sure that all is well and that no one disrupts the peace that was prevailing. And among those soldiers was this one whom we easily recognized to be a Russian soldier, despite having covered his face, or rather himself, from head to toe and with gloves on his hand. So far, our guess is that you've probably also noted that he is a Russian military man, going by the Russian flag on the left shoulder of his camouflage uniform, and at the end of the day, we noted that he was not the only one at the ceremony, but rather there were several of his colleagues from Russia providing their services to the Burkinabe leader. Anyway, it's to be noted that the presence of Russian forces in Ouagadougou is perhaps not a surprise to those who have been closely following political and military developments in the Alliance of Sahel States Confederation, and specifically Burkina Faso. From as early as November 2023, that is a month after President Captain Ibrahim Traore meeting his Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin on the sidelines of the Russia-Africa Summit in St. Petersburg, there have been various reports of Russian troops flying to Burkina Faso mainly on confidential missions. The latest reports of such movements by the Russians being those that emerged in mid-June this year, where after a shooting incident at the country's national broadcaster RTB, it was reported that between 80 and 120 Malian soldiers and Russian mercenaries from the former Wagner group, which have now been integrated into Russia's Africa Corps, had traveled to Burkina Faso on an unknown mission, with speculations that they had probably gone to provide Captain Ibrahim Traore with protection and support in case of a coup d'état attempt. Back to the healthcare equipment deployment, it's worth highlighting that in today's ceremony, the materials and equipment that were handed over by the head of state were made up of 12 station wagon vehicles, 11 pickup vehicles, 13 refrigerated pickup vehicles, 1,900 refrigerators with solar kits, 110 electric freezers, 14 generators, 11 cold rooms and 835 shelves. The Burkina leader had said during the ceremony that the mobile clinics will be deployed to villages, in the countryside and certain peripheral areas of cities to allow populations to have ultrasound scans, to be screened for cervical cancer, breast cancer, and to take charge of childcare. And that the cold chain equipment and tablets will on the other hand ensure the quality of vaccines at all levels of the health system.